2 of the SpyReport All-Star Games about to begin. It'll be the boys underclass as Northern and North Central Ohio's best underclass basketball players back here at the Cedars Point Sports Center. Hello again, Travis Berardi alongside Chris Bliley. And Chris, a good competitive girls underclass game. Everybody scored. It was a close battle. The White came back and won late. Now we'll see if the boys can get some action out there.
Yeah, we'll get to see maybe our first dunk of this evening. Certainly won't be the last if we see it here today. The white team features 5 All-Ohioans, a first teamer, a third teamer, and 3 honorable mention players. The black team features a second team All-Ohioan and an honorable mention and a special teamer. And some familiar coaches, Coach John Otterbacher and Tiffin Calvert coaching the black team. Coach Ed Rich of the Bellevue Redmen coaching the white team.
Coach Otterbacher, as well as Grady Otterbacher, his son playing in this game, were district champs. They fell to eventual regional champion Hillsdale in the district in the regional semifinal.
And
so, if you want to get into the lineups, go for it.
Yeah, speaking of Grady Otterbacher, second team SBC Bay Division, second team district, 8 points, 5 assists a game. Again, on a team that didn't score a lot of points. They were known for their defense. And so one of those leaders, and they'll have a nice squad coming back next year. Braden Luidhart from Eastwood, 18 points, 8 points a game. He'll wear number 2. He was first team Northern Buckeye Conference, first team District 6, and in Division 4, he was honorable mention All-Ohio. He wears number 2. We'll do one more. Ja'Cory Roberts from Clyde wears number 3, 16 points, 5 rebounds. He, a freshman, one of 2 freshmen on this black team.
You see both lineups here on the screen as we're about to go. Chris will talk about all these players as we go on here. 2 20-minute halves. The clock continues to run. Every 5 minutes it will stop so we can get substitutions, and then we'll get on with it. This is game 2 of 4 here today. Next up will be the girls' senior showcase, and then the boys will finish things out. But we are underway here in the boys underclass final. I was just talking to Willard head coach on the boys' side, Coach Bedingfield, his son JJ in here playing today.
And correct me, help me again. White team left?
White is home, so it'll be right on your score column, and left side will be black. So underway.
Black team also has Jackson Hall from Willard, 21 points, 4 assists. He was a second team All-Ohioan. He's a 2028 graduate, so just a sophomore.
Keep that one thrown towards us.
Keep that one from hitting the computer and my Diet Coke.
So both possessions to start off blank. Also named Grant Coonley and Bryce Davey from Perkins. They played in the state Final Four. Coonley, though, a transfer from a school you know,
Norwalk St. Paul. Yeah. And I think he was a player that went to the regional last year at Norwalk St. Paul, but I think going to be better known for his his time on the football field, as he hopes to take over for Coach Jalen Santoro and that Perkins football team next year at quarterback.
Perkins, the state runners-up 2 seasons ago. There's a nice fadeaway. That's off the mark. Rebound was going to be kept, though, by Madge Wolfert. Wolfert from Sandusky. They were a state semifinalist a season ago.
Yeah, I believe they were a regional semifinalist this year also.
Liam Gorin from Keystone.
Well, you're going to hear that name a lot.
For 3.
As Gorin is a big-time scorer. 20 points, 5 rebounds, and he is a Division 5 first team All-Ohioan.
Yeah. Oh, what a pass inside by Jackson Hall. Wasn't finished, but the second time Bryce Davey does finish. Third time, actually, finishes. That's what you call a stat padding score right there for him. On the other end, that bucket's going to drop.
Bryce Davey's dad, Drew Davey, was a great player at and coach at Perkins, but Bryce is a three-sport athlete, and watch out for him on the football field. I believe he'll end up playing college football.
There's an 11 out there. There's not 11 on my sheet, so he just scored. Cameron Jones hits a 3 for Sandusky, and the scoring starting to pick up now. The ball fake.
Ty Obergefell from Perkins. He wears number 5. He's sat down over here in the corner.
J.J. Bedingfield a bit off the mark.
Ty's dad also, Tim Obergefell, a coach at Perkins.
Now we'll miss who for the black squad hit the 3.
Oh, let's see. I believe it was number 4, Jackson Hall.
Yes, okay. Want to make sure we have the numbers right here.
Reese Walby wears number 6 from Gibsonburg, 18.6 rebounds, special mention All-Ohio, and he was the River Division's Player of the Year, and he was a district first-teamer. He went over 1,000 points this year.
Underclassmen that score 1,000 points.
Yes.
They're deserving of being an all-star when you get those numbers.
You had mentioned J.J. Bedingfield. Again, another freshman, SBC honorable mention. Played on a really strong team that went 18-4 in the regular season.
Young team, too.
Yeah, and JJ, as you would suspect, a marksman. His dad, the head coach, his mom, also the head coach of the girls team, but he shot at 46% from 3.
And for those of you that watched the OH Report, was on the Joe Show with his sister earlier this year with the Around the Arena. At 3's off the mark, but an offensive board. Gets inside and scored. I'll get the name at the half of who it was, but on the other end, nice use of the right hand by Davey. Won't get the finish, but he'll get the free throw. And what we saw with the girls' game, you get 1 free throw. You make it, you get 2 points. I'm giving you 1 point because that's what you get. But the scoreboard will give 2.
Bryce Davey, part of the, I want to say part of the excellent Perkins baseball team, but basically Perkins sports last year was on fire.
Yes,
Perkins, much like Hillsdale.
Preseason number 1 in their division as well for baseball this year. We were able to cover them in the regional and state tournament.
Bryce Davey will bat leadoff, hits about 380. I believe set the stolen base record for Perkins last year.
Substitutions, our first break in the action here.
The final player on that roster, number 10, Miles Mollenhauer from Genoa. 9 points, 3 rebounds, second team Northern Buckeye Conference and second team All-District. But again, he had Walter Plants and Ryan Routson in front of him.
Yes.
That's the black roster.
Little miscommunication there. Hit off the back of Grady Otterbacher. Deep 3,
Whoa.
Nothing but nylon. Liam Gorin from Keystone's got another 3. 13-5. Mollenhauer back out to Otterbacher. He'll try a 3. He'll hit a 3.
Liam Gorin had a game earlier this year. I think it might have been against David Sheldon's younger brother, Chris, where he hit 9 threes and had 35 points.
Wow. Ooh, nice up and under. Give it to him. Grayson Jones out of Port Clinton. The sophomore. Correct. 2029 is a freshman, correct?
Correct.
Yes, so that was 28. He's a sophomore. And now we'll get subs for the white squad.
How about on that white squad? Number 1, Landon Lease, SBC honorable mention. District honorable mention, 10.7 rebounds. But he's trying to carry over some magic from Port Clinton, where our MVP came in that last contest.
Oh, another rebound by White, but a turnover. And back comes the black squad into the lane, up and under and in. Otterbacher, back-to-back buckets for the black squad. He's got 5. It's 15-10.
5 of the 10. Oh, that was a smooth-looking
nice
jumper.
Stop pop. Grayson Jones, he now has 5.
Grayson also from Port Clinton. 13.6 assists a game as their point guard.
Roberts' fadeaway is a bit short. Caden Weichel from St. Mary's will get it.
Grayson, by the way, had 38 points in a game versus Clyde earlier this year. 38 alone gets you into an all-star game,
well, about the amount of points that I scored in my career.
Oh, good post
nice
up.
pass inside to Roberts. His first points. 6-point game. Here's Jones again. Back out, open three, got it.
Kale. One of the more remarkable games I saw this year was Cale Bailey in the SBC title game against the Willard Flashes.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
6 threes, had a career-high 32. They held Julian Washington to 7 points, and they won by 45.
Yeah, everybody else scored.
Yes.
Could have used that in the regional final 2 Sundays ago, though.
They just needed one extra point. Oh, impressive.
Zach Hallett. Oh, my bad. It's Ludhart from Eastwood. Look at the wrong roster. The Eastwood sophomore with the bucket there. One less turnover in the fourth quarter, or one more bucket would have done it.
Oh, wow.
Also can say Julian Washington hit a shot that was called off by a timeout, too, that could have.
Right. White team now just shoots it at a really high clip.
Jones fakes it, gets it in, kicks it back out. Weichel, baseline, that's a nice stop, gets it off and in. Ashton Miller of Hopewell. Hopewell Loudon, another team that'll be moving to the Northern 10 next year. It'll be interesting to see how that conference shapes up now with these new additions. And substitution time.
Tell you a little bit more about the white roster. Zach Hallett from the Oak Harbor Rockets, 15.5 assists. First team Northern Buckeye, second team district. Honorable mention, his grandfather, Tom Hallett, was the head coach at Norwalk St. Paul back in the 90s.
Okay.
Grayson Jones, who we talked about from Port Clinton, 13 and 6. And nice bucket there by Camryon Jones, second team SBC Lake, 14 points, 3 rebounds.
Oh, blocked by Cale Bailey. Cam Jones for another 3. It's off the mark. Back in transition. Mullenhauer. A little too much on that. It's saved, but into the hands of Hallett. Jones again, cross court. Won't take the 3 there. We'll kick it back out to Wolfork. Wolfork, no.
Boy, he attacked that basket strong there.
And now the black squad will substitute.
Cale Bailey, as we said, he was a second team SBC district honorable mention. 32 in that game against Willard, averaged 11, 47% from 3. Liam Gorin from Keystone. He was player of the league in the player of the year in the Lorraine Conference, first team all district, 20 points, 5 rebounds, over 1,000 points in his junior year.
Love seeing that. Coonley. Back out front to Hall. Bedingfield gets it off. Won't get the assist, though. That's too strong.
Nine to 6 rebounding edge for the white team.
Oh, deep 3 in and out. Bedingfield with a good rebound, but the ball just gets back out to the white squad to get an offensive board. Here's Hallett, right side. Jones skips it back out front to Bailey for 3. Nope. Finally, black will clear. Obergfell kicks it left side. No. Scoring kind of slowing down here. And as I say that, the white gets the bucket.
And got him doubled up right now at 29-14.
Wolford gets his first bucket. Corner three. Nope. One of the few times the cheat code didn't work.
Finish out this white roster. Caden Weichel, SBC first team in the Bay, first team district. 13 points, 5 assists. He was voted a D7 honorable mention All-Ohioan. Ashton Miller from Hopewell, 16 points, 5 rebounds. First team All-District, first team NBC, and he was a Division 6 honorable mention player. 2 more names at our next opportunity.
Down to 8 minutes left in the half. 15-point lead for the white squad. That gets cut into, though. Bryce Davey gets his 4th point. 29-16 down to 13. Bailey on the other end. He'll get 5 points.
It'll be an interesting, it's kind of blown the whole area up as the SBC breaks up kind of next year as they go to the NOC, the Northern Ohio Conference, with all your big schools, but Margaretta will stay in that SBC with a whole bunch of Toledo schools, Toledo area schools.
So instead of it being the NOL, it's the NOC now.
Correct.
Pretty much.
Now your teams like Huron and Edison, who've been really good, they're going to have to compete against the Sandusky's and the Norwalks.
And it pretty much is the old NOL, with the exception of an Ontario, a Shelby, a Willard. Conference realignment, it goes past college sports. That's a deep 3. He hit that from the Raptor at Cedar Point. His first points. 7 minutes left in the half. It's 31-19.
I think Grant was part of Adam and I's longest football game of the season this year in the opener at Whitney Field in Norwalk. It was a 3-hour and 10-minute Port Clinton St. Paul telecast. And Coonley threw for about 350 in that one.
Reverse layup will drop. And a turnout.
I caught the first name. They said Colt.
Yeah, Colt. Landon Lease in transition gets his first bucket from Port Clinton. Back to Coonley for 3. Coming up on the final substitution break of the first half.
We've yet to have a free throw in this one, which makes it go quick.
We had one, but it was missed.
Oh, okay.
And now here's 2.
Go.
Bryce Davey will get the N1. Davies' free throw is off the mark, so 0 for 2 are the Black Squad. There's a nice mid-range jumper. It's too much, though. And that will be our final substitution break. But for the white team, they don't care about the rules, and they'll substitute one more time.
Right.
I'm going to say maybe because they have 11 players, they allowed them to make one more substitution. Ludhard of Eastwood with the 3. Down to an 8-point game. Mollenhauer with the rebound. Gets it to Roberts. Roberts for 3 off the front of the rim. Long rebound, though. Back to Mollenhauer. Quick passing inside. Turnaround for Roberts off the mark. Oh, my. Whoa. Keystone player. I heard that. It's a Keystone athlete with the bucket. We'll get his name at the half. Reese Walby gets 2.
Difference in the game right now. Each team with 5 threes. It's the 11 twos right now that are the difference.
Oh, here come the black squad. Ludhart.
Good run out there for Ludhart.
Ball almost stolen. Back in the hands of Jones. Jones kicks into the corner. That's blocked. Offensive rebound, put back up and in. Ashton Miller with his 4th point.
16 points, 5 rebounds. He was a D6 honorable mention.
40-31, 3 minutes left in the half. Mollenhauer hits his first points.
You wonder how many he got to shoot with, you got a big guy like Plants, you're feeding it inside.
Oh, even better pass. Weichel. Could have taken a shot. Selfless in an all-star game. Gets it off the Weichel for his first points. The 3 by Otterbacher's off. 8-point game. And a chance to cut into that even more. They do.
Oh, that was smooth from Ludhart. 12 made threes between the two teams.
That's what you like to see in an all-star game.
Yeah.
We'll get a final substitution for the white. Miller gets the points there. Final 2:04 of the half.
Still be 2 Baileys on the Margaretta team next year, as Kale will have his cousin Tyson there. Of course, we had 3 of them last year with Tate Bailey being part of that squad.
Strong take to Corey Roberts.
I think Coach Otterbacher and Coach Rich are doing much coaching over there, Travis.
It's an all-star game. You just make your substitutions and that's it. That'll be a foul. Zach Hallett. His 2-for-1 shot is good. He's on the board. I'll give in and give him 2 points for that.
Sure.
Why not? That 3's off the mark. 46-39, and more free throws coming up for Bailey. Only Logan Gooding from Tiffin yet to score for the white squad.
And he is a 3rd-team All-Ohioan.
Obergfell and Bedingfield for Black yet to score.
I'm guessing Kale made both of those. Or should we say one of them?
He made the 1 for 2, yeah. 9-point game. Straightaway 3, in and out. Down to 30 seconds left in the half. Black with another chance. That 3 will go. Mollenhauer. Long rebound, but stripped out. Hallett with the steal. Spin by Miller. Off the glass and in.
Big time bucket.
Final 10 seconds. Down to 7 in the corner. Driving is Ludhart. Ludhart will shoot 1 for 2 to end a half.
He's had a nice first half.
Just to make it a 6-point game at the break, and it is. And that will do it for the first half. 50-44, white squad leads with the black squad getting some momentum. We'll be back with the halftime report after this.
T-shirts. Anybody want T-shirts? At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
For over 12 years, you've trusted Scout Construction for quality building and remodeling. Now we're proud to offer expert excavation services to start your project off right. You see what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Halftime, wrapping up here from the Cedar Point Sports Center. As the white squad leads 50-44. I have a name for number 11. His name's Colton Cowling of Keystone. He's got 8 points.
Pretty good.
The team has 50. Or I should say the team, yeah, that's 50. It's 50-41.
They'd be losing by 2 if he wasn't out there.
Yeah. 20 minutes left in this one, and we'll be halfway through with our coverage here from Sandusky if we don't get blown away. Jackson Hall starts the scoring in the second half, gets it down to a 3-point game with his second 3.
The first complaint of officiating I've heard from one of the family.
Grant Coonley ties it up.
And it's those 10 threes now for the black team compared to just 5 for the white.
Fadeaway jumper, short for Cowling. Back comes Davey into the lane for the lead. No. 50 all. Jones into the corner. Corner three. You betcha. Maj Wolfert.
It sounds like a football name, doesn't
Yes.
it? Wasn't there a Wolfort for Michigan?
Wilfork. Wilfork.
Wilfork.
Jones, just like that, a 5-0 run for the white squad to get the lead back.
We're backing off of Davey, but Coonley will take it.
Oh. Got nothing but air there. Oh, what a bounce pass, but got deflected. Good job by Davey to get back and knock that away. $16 combined threes in this one. That's made, I should say.
Pretty impressive.
Coonley for another three. Again, that time at least it hit the net. Progress here.
Next one should be in. The
Yes.
first one was long, that one was short.
He hit one and then short and then a little bit longer.
There's Ty.
Obergefell. Obergefell. And then Grayson Jones on the other side. We're getting scoring starting to pick up.
Was a 2 or a 3?
That was a 2. He's going to try a 3 this time. It rims around the rim and out. And it'll go to White.
3 Perkins guys and 2 Willard guys out there right now for that black squad.
Bedingfield and Gooding, the 2 players yet to get into the scoring column, but there's still 17 minutes left to do so. Cowling.
Impressive.
Got it. And we'll get substitutions. Every underclass girl in that game scored. Looking like the same way here for the boys. 59-52 the score. Bryce Davey. That's a nice take for him. Just saw Julian Washington come in. He was the underclass MVP for me 2 years ago. Was as well last year.
His future squad fell in the quarterfinal last night of the NIT.
They hosted too.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of the UD Arena security guys down at State Basketball. I said, oh, you're done after? He said, no, if Dayton wins and somebody loses, we will probably have to host a game. Well, that happened, but could not get the win at home.
Were you tired of seeing that building?
No, I love that arena. I
Great
hate the
arena.
drive.
Right.
Hate the drive. Love the arena. That's a great atmosphere for state basketball. Davey with a chance to tie this back up. Or, yeah, that's right. And he does. No, he doesn't. Oh, my goodness. How didn't that go in? I'm sorry for the jinx. That is the jinx of all jinxes.
That is the jinx of all jinx.
It was just sitting there on the back of the rim and decided it's going to take a right turn at Albuquerque. Gorin's off the mark. Deep 3. That one is on the mark for Gooding. It all comes down to J.J. Bedingfield, who has possession right now.
You wonder, he's a freshman. He's giving in to his older teammates.
One would hope. Jackson Hall, his teammate there, hits the 3. Gets this game back down to 1.
18 threes now between the two.
How many dunks, Chris?
0.
No dunk show.
0 dunks. I saw one attempted in warm-ups.
Yeah,
it
he
was
almost
missed.
took me out. Nice spin. Right side inside the three-point line, but it drops. It'll go down for Bryce Davey. And Black will make substitutions, so Bedingfield will have to wait 5 minutes.
63-62. Their first lead of the game. Wow.
Said to field the other one, just it flipped with the colors.
I think they were down 15 at one point.
Kind of felt like Massillon in the state championship game, down 15 the Westerville North. Ludhart scores. It's a 3-point game now. Ludhart might be an early nominee for player of the game. Weichel gets it off to Gorin. Gorin outside to Weichel for 3. No. Open look for 3. No. Stays 65-62.
19-18 rebounding edge for Coach Otterbacher's team.
Outside look, yes. Cale Bailey ties things at 65 with 14 minutes left in regulation. You'd have to think they won't play overtime in this.
How's that weather looking?
Sandusky about to get crushed.
Not good if you're in Port Clinton right now.
Into the lane, the scoop is good. Cameron Jones. 67-65 White. We got a steal by Hallett. Into the lane, gets it stripped back. And out of bounds, it'll stay.
We're gonna get to 100?
It might be close. There's a chance. Cam Jones, too much. Taken out by Walby. Ludhart into the lane, easy bucket.
Smooth.
67 all. Big old flash of lightning. That was close too. It just thundered right as it flashed. Weather on the 8s, presented by the OH Report. Home run ball to Hallett, or Ludhart.
I think you nominated him as the MVP, and now he's showing up and showing out.
He wants that interview with Chris Bliley. Jones, he scoops it up and in.
Nice little dribble drive there from Jones.
We're tied again. Otterbacher, he saw the lightning flash behind the rim and it threw him off. No flash photography, please, folks. That includes Mother Nature.
I wonder how much that temperature is going to drop out there, too.
It's supposed to be in the 40s by the time we get out of here,
wow.
even though it was 80.
Oh, 33 degrees.
Walby into the corner. Roberts. Elbow jumper off the side of the rim.
Somebody's going to have to get hot here if we're going to get to 100.
Bump foul there. $69 alls. We approach 11 minutes left in this second underclassmen game on the boys' side.
I can tell you this is a pretty safe place to be in when the weather's bad. I seem to remember that this at one time was a shelter when there was bad weather in the area.
Step back 3.
I'm not calling for the public to come here right now, though.
No. Yeah, you got your lightning rods on top and the.
Yeah.
Hopefully the roof is still up to code.
Oh, that was a good one. I thought it was flash photography.
Exactly. Yeah, a nice cell coming through right now. Those of you watching out in Put-in Bay might want to stay inside for a little while.
Right.
Miller with the crossover. Spins, works, puts it up. No. Ludhart.
Got about 2.5 minutes without a score.
And asking you shall receive. Walby, his second field goal. 5 points for him. Oh, no. That would have been pretty. Just no finish by Jones, though. Corner 3.
Whoa. 13 trifectas.
Mullenhauer makes it 75-69. That time it will finish for Jones. Oh, and another steal, but we're going to get our 10-minute mark. No, they didn't blow it. Oh. They did it at 11, so we'll keep playing.
Oh.
And there it is. Mullenhauer. 78-71 with 9:53 left. And here comes J.J. Bedingfield. We're all rooting for him.
Yes, we are.
Spent some time with him and his dad down at the state tournament.
Good people.
Yes, they are. Spin, kick back out.
Grandpa Burma over here in a wheelchair as he had his knee done the other day.
Well, Grandpa will say you have better knees than me now. Here comes JJ. Fouled, but it's not a shooting foul, so he will not get a chance.
I wonder if with this weather, you know, if you're a player in the next game and you're sitting outside in your car right now, waiting for the weather to quiet down to get in.
It's going to be a minute.
You may be late.
The take's missed. The putback is missed, and it's rebounded by White. They have numbers. It's a 3-on-1. Right side layup good. Ashton Miller.
The black team got their first lead the second half after trailing the entire first half.
Into the lane, reverse doesn't go. Putback does, though. Bryce Davey. And hear the rain coming down again on the roof. Very hard. That's a strong take by Miller.
23 twos to 18 for the black. The difference, the 14 threes to 8 for the white. Make it 15.
Jackson Hall from 3.
I think our 100's going down.
17 away. 8 minutes. Yeah.
Question is, does the scoreboard get to 100?
Yes, there is a 1 slot.
Okay.
No 200s, though. Miller scores. And substitutions for the white squad.
JJ doesn't look too concerned about not scoring. I don't think he's taken but maybe 1-2 shots.
Oh. That one thrown into the 4th row.
I've heard some rumor. I'd like to ask Joe, but I've heard, boy, the football coaches are working really hard on getting JJ to play football next year. Part of the golf team.
There's Bedingfield. He'll try a deep 3. Yes! There we go. Everybody scored in the game. That's good.
Doubled up now. They've scored 24 more points from the 3-point line.
JJ hands it off from the same spot, just off the mark that time, though. Cowling gets the rebound. (86-77) down to 6:40 left. Pull up, in and out.
It's got quiet in here, like people are listening to the storm
to the rain,
outside.
Yeah. Grayson Jones.
They're 9th and only trail by 6 now.
Reese. Her brother. JJ misses that. Oh, good pass. Right down Main Street. Jones. He's filling up the scoreboard.
Yeah, we saw that in the first half. He was pretty good.
On the other end, Coonley.
Unlike Cooley to make a 2, he's usually a 3-point specialist.
88-82. Gorin hits his third 3. 88-85.
It's going to be a white knuckler.
Another deep 3. Nope. Cowling. Oh, nice stop, pop, counted in 1.
Boy,
Still a chance to tie it.
Great feel for the game there to get his opponent in the air there, you see, and then go up and score it easy.
So he'll have a chance to tie this up right before the substitution timeout. He does. We're tied. And that heave will not drop. So 5 minutes left. Yeah.
From the free throw line.
88-88. Good enough to take you back in time. Otterbacher looking for the lead. Gets it right side. Mollenhauer. No, that's Roberts actually. 4-3 and 91-88. They get the lead back.
17 threes, 51 of the 91.
Gorin on the other side.
He's had a nice game.
91-90. Another one for Roberts. Off the front, just off the mark. Gooding gets his rebound, kicks out. No. White will have it with 4 minutes left. Gooding. Not Gooding.
No Gooding.
Another deep 3. That's not gonna do the trick. Good passing. Even better defense though. It was a 2-on-1. Ludhart.
He's got a bunch.
Got the steal on the 2-on-1. Goes down and scores the other way. It's a 3-point lead. Weichel. Almost. They're going to say it's deflected. Play on. Bailey, no. Roberts on the other end, yes. 5-point lead. Weichel spins, fades, and gets it. 95-92. Down to 2:45 left. Quick release 3 short. Weichel gets the rebound.
That's an all-star game 3.
Yeah.
You're not taking that in a...
Ooh, nice behind the back for
contested.
Gooding. Counted in 1. Chance for another tie.
He's used to scoring 22 a game.
Ties it up. 95-95 with 2:10 left. Ludhart. Into the lane. The jumper goes for Roberts. They're 3 away from 100. Weichel for the lead. No. And our final substitution for the White squad.
Difference right now, those 17 triples to 10. 7 of 7 from the charity stripe for the Coach Ed Rich's team.
Mollenhauer gets it to Walby. Walby into the corner. Otterbacher, yeah.
Big time.
100. We've hit the century mark. Can White do the same? They're down 5. Weichel, ball fake. Back out. This is Wolfert. Short and out of bounds. 72 seconds left. Ludhart all the way in. Floater, no. Puts the rebound back up and in, though.
Rebound.
22 for him tonight. Wolfert loses it out of bounds.
Maybe nailing the coffin now. 102.95. Luckily for the kids on the losing team here, you guys get another chance next year. These next 2 games, it may be their last game of their high school career.
Yes. Bump foul, that'll go baseline. It's off the mark. Rebound the White. And Cam Jones will finish. 29 seconds left. That's stripped, it's turned over. Hold the phone. 29.9 left. White down 5 will inbound. Deep 3, yes! Oh. 2-point game. I've been just notified, Adam Thompson, that 10-minute overtime comes if we're tied. Kidding, just kidding. That'll be a foul, so now we'll get a 1-and-1. It's a 1-and-1 now.
Oh, it is 1-and-1.
Yeah, now that under a minute left, you get the foul. It's a 1-and-1. This, you take away the 1 for 2, and you actually go into an actual 1-and-1.
Pressure.
Mollenhauer gets the first. It's a 3-point game. You have to earn the lead with a minute left when you're trying to hold it.
This is the big one.
Got it, 4-point game. Another deep 3 for Jones. It's off the back of the rim. Long rebound out to Walby. Walby across the timeline with 9. Skip passes to Otterbacher. He'll try a dagger 3. It's short. Offensive rebound by Ludhart. Kicks it back out, and that'll do it. The Black Squad. That counts. That should count for Roberts. It's 107-100.
Well, who do you think they're going to pick for an MVP?
I would say Ludhart, but we'll let the SpyReport folks say.
I would agree. 19 made threes by the Black Squad.
We'll take a quick break, and Chris will be back with our MVP after this.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
joined by our Tony Hare Insurance MVP, as it's going to be Braden Ludhart of Eastwood. Just a sophomore, 22 points. What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
Yeah, no, this just felt good coming out.
Yeah.
Great warm up, yeah.
Look really good. You're a sophomore. I mean, what's it feel like playing around all that talent out there? You guys, didn't have a lead till the second half.
Yeah, we got down early, but we stuck with it, kept making shots. Some of my AU teammates were on my team, so
Okay.
yeah, helps out. Some people.
Fantastic. Give me your report on Eastwood. Were you happy with your season this year?
Yeah, we had a solid season. We finished pretty good in the league. We finished third. Looking to come back better next year, but yeah, we bring back a lot. But yeah, good season.
Braden, are you playing a spring sport for Eastwood? Baseball, track, tennis?
Yeah, I'm running track.
Running track,
Yep.
and then how about fall?
Yeah, football.
Okay.
Yep.
But you'll go into AAU basketball season
Yep.
right now with track, huh?
Yeah, I play for Ohio Buckets Black this summer.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Coach Meisler, who's your coach on the Ohio Buckets team?
Coach Tim Obergefell, yeah, great coach.
Timmy O, yeah,
Perkins
very
assistant,
good.
Yep.
Yeah, well, congratulations. You're our Tony Hare Insurance MVP. Look into that camera and shout out anybody and everybody you want.
Shout out everyone tonight for coming out and supporting, and shout out my family. Yeah, thank you.
All right, that's Braden Ludhart, our Tony Hare Insurance MVP.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts? At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Back here inside the post-game show, brought to you by The GOAT Training. Your final 107-100. The Black Squad gets the win as we take a look at the final numbers here real quick before we get ready for the first of our final two games. It'll be the girls' senior showcase, but there you go. 19 threes by the Black Squad, the difference as they win it 107-100. Just numbers as you expected by these two boys' squad. Some of the best players that will be returning next year, maybe playing in the senior showcase, which is the game coming up next. Next we got the girls, and then we'll finish with the boys senior after that. But we're gonna wrap things up for this game. We'll be back here momentarily for the senior girls showcase right here on the OH Report.